a wonderful sound, such a beautiful way to hit the ground. I hear you call through the echoes of my mind.
Today's story ends.
My name's Frankie. I'm Nicole.
They said Frankie Moore was troubled.
Don't you think that's what I'm doing now?
The truth, as always, is far more complicated.
Get down, Frankie!
Sometimes grown-ups fight, Frankie.
So I'm now joined by Lee Hunter, who plays Ryan in the movie. Now, what do you think it is about this film that really drew you into it?
What drew me into the film? I've known Marc for many years now. We shot a pilot together about 8 years ago, and he spoke to me about this idea for the film that he had, and I was like, "That's incredible, mate." And he was very even in those early days, he was really passionate about it, and you could see that drive. And I said, "Well, I'd love to be involved," and he kept his word and kept me involved, and yeah, and I followed him along with it, and yeah, got to the fruition of actually filming it together, which was great.
It definitely is a film that's very touching and does raise a lot of important questions. It's definitely a film that doesn't leave you. Well, tell us a bit about the character you play and what his role is within the storyline.
So, on face value, Ryan is probably not a very nice character. He's a bit of a baddie, but the way Marc directed it, he gave us all a backstory and gave us a thought process to think about, sort of to give the underlayer and to give the character more dimensions. And Ryan had been through the mill. He'd been discarded from the army and stuff, and had a tough time in life. So actually, the anger that he feels and the aggression and all those things that he carried with him came from a place of hurt, really, I guess. And that was the great thing about working with Marc, that even though I was sort of in 4 or 5 scenes, he gave every scene that kind of detail and that underlying emotion, and that's what I think you can see in the film, which I love.
What I actually liked about your characters was that you can see that whilst he's very aggressive and he's hot-headed, you see in other scenes his heart's actually in a good place. He's not fundamentally a bad guy. He's just sort of got a little bit into the wrong sort of crowd of mindset.
I like to think that about human beings in general. I hope that there's a redeeming feature or a good element to all of us, and I think that's, despite my character ending up on the streets and him being very aggressive and angry and doing some horrible things, I think, there's a reasoning behind his choices,
And what do you hope the audience will take away from this film when they go home tonight?
For me personally, if there's one thing that I want the audience to take away, is that if they're walking along Oxford Street, which is just up the road, and they see a homeless guy or lady, and they haven't got any money or whatever, but they stop and say, "Hello, I'm really sorry I haven't got any money," and just have a conversation. Because since making this film, and I'm not being the big I am, I've started to have those conversations, and I tell you what, they mean as much to these people as the money, because they feel like ghosts, they feel invisible, they feel like people just walk past. And yes, give them money if you can, but actually just saying hello is more powerful than anything. It really is.
I completely agree with you. I've often stopped to chat to homeless people, and you do find they're just like all of us, aren't they? It's just they just got themselves.
We take a bad turn. That could be any of us. That's life.
But you're doing something positive, and people will hopefully change their perception. So thank you so much for chatting to us. I have a feeling everyone's ushering you to go down now to watch the film.
Okay, I've got to go.
I'm taking all your time up, but thank you so much. Take care.
I would give anything to have the chance to go home again.
I'm here on the largest of the Balearic Islands, Mallorca, with the turquoise waters of the Mediterranean Sea, beautiful mountainous landscape, the thriving city of Palma, quaint little market towns, a growing number of luxury hotels. It's no surprise that the likes of Audrey Hepburn and Elizabeth Taylor like to holiday here. So come and join me as I take you around Mallorca.
Thank you for watching The Fan Carpet. If you like this video, be sure to click that thumbs up button at the bottom of your screen. And also be sure to subscribe to the Fan Carpet YouTube channels. They're absolutely free and so much fun too. Be sure to check out the official website, thefancarpet.com. Also, you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to stay up to date with reviews, competitions, the latest news, and so much more.